Hello and welcome everyone. You're watching Checks and Balance. This is episode number 11. And in this episode, we are fact checking the veracity of a claim that's being made about a video that has gone viral, in which Congress leader Rahul Gandhi can be seen in a bar, in a pub, along with a lady. Now, that video, of course, is from Nepal, where Rahul Gandhi was to attend a friend's wedding. But the problematic bit of it is that a section of people, a large section of people on social media are spreading that video with the claim that the lady seen with Rahul Gandhi in this video is the Chinese ambassador to Nepal. It's a Chinese diplomat. So they are questioning Rahul Gandhi. They are attacking Rahul Gandhi because they are saying that on one hand, you keep cornering India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi for not doing enough when it comes to Chinese incursions into India's land. And on the other hand, you're hanging out with the Chinese diplomat. Now, he was, of course, in a bar called Lord of the Rings. It's in Nepal's Kathmandu. It's a very popular pub and bar there. And we have the owner. We have the founder and CEO of Lord of the Rings of that pub in Nepal's Kathmandu, who's joining us live from Nepal right now. And he is going to fact check for us. He's going to clear the air for us. What really happened? Who was that lady? For what duration Rahul Gandhi was there? Was he there at all or not? So Rabin Shrestha, first of all, thank you so much for doing this. And I'm going to get straight to the point, Rabin. And my question to you is this. You are, of course, the founder CEO of Lord of the Rings, where Rahul Gandhi was seen. First of all, I want you to confirm to us, for our viewers, did Rahul Gandhi attend that event, was he there that evening in Lord of the Rings, your pub in Nepal's Kathmandu? And if yes, what was the date? What was the duration for which he was there?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Robin Shrestha from Lord of the Rings in Kathmandu. Yes, yes, of course. He was there at LOD. That was the day before yesterday. The date was the day before yesterday. He was there at LOD. Yes,
it's May 4th when we are recording this. So May 2nd was it, right?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Okay. And he was there. You're confirming that. Could you also confirm what was the duration of his stay there?
I don't know the exact timing, but most probably an hour or 1.5 hours.
Okay. Now let me come to the point about that claim that is being made by many while sharing that video. And they are saying that the lady who is seen with Rahul Gandhi in that video is the Chinese ambassador to Nepal. Is that correct, Robin?
No, it's not. As far as I've got the information, she's a friend of bride, Sumnima, who just came from US to visit to attend the wedding.
So she's a private citizen of Nepal. The lady who was
she's a friend
with Rahul Gandhi.
She's a friend of the bride who just came from US. I don't know her personally, but that's the information that I got. But definitely she's definitely not the Chinese ambassador for sure.
Now, the next question would be, how are you so sure, right? Is it because you're the CEO and there is absolutely no chance that if a diplomat of that high level visits LOD, Lord of the Rings, then it is something that will remain aloof from your attention? Are you certain that she wasn't the Chinese ambassador?
No, she was definitely not a Chinese ambassador. I mean, we're sure about it because as we got the information, as we know also, I mean, definitely she won't visit the club in that way, first thing. And second thing, maybe it's just because of Chinese looks that people are saying that one, but she doesn't look, she doesn't have that looks and doesn't, go along with the Chinese ambassador at all, actually.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you have the access to the entire register, which is maintained, in which the names of the guests are entered. So you can, once again, with that claim in hand, confirm that the lady seen with Rahul Gandhi was not the Chinese ambassador to Nepal, right?
No, definitely no, yes.
Right. right? What do you, in final comments, what do you have to say about this controversy?
Well, first thing is like it's an honor. It's our honor to have Mr. Rahul Gandhi at our club, to have some to be with our friends, with his friends, and having some good time, because it's always good to have some diplomats as VIP people at our place. And second thing, I think it's his private. He came for to attend his friend's wedding, so I think I don't see any wrong on that one. Visiting some clubs to have fun with friends. That's how I see it.
How
That's my
many
personal
people?
opinion, actually.
How many people were in
I
that
think
group?
there were around. I think there were around 18, 20 people. Not exact. I don't know the exact number, but like it seems like 18, 20 people in that group. So a friend of the guy who's getting married with Sunima is a friend of mine too. So
Oh.
and yes, please.
Oh, so you're saying the bride is your friend, so of course she was also there.
No, the groom,
The
Nima
groom, sorry.
Martin
The
Sherpa
groom
was
is your
getting
friend.
married. Yes, please. Yeah, yes, he is.
So it was a personal gathering of the invitees at that wedding.
Definitely, yes.
And once again, there was no Chinese ambassador or a Chinese diplomat.
No, they have definitely no.
I'm really sorry to have you ask that question again, but can you once for all confirm, because people keep saying will always try to find some loophole or the other, but you're clearing the air that there was no Chinese diplomat or the Chinese ambassador to Nepal present in that gathering, particularly in that viral clip in which Rahul Gandhi seen with the lady. You're saying that was a private citizen, not a Chinese diplomat.
Not a Chinese, because as far as I know, the group of the friends we have and like the people over there, definitely she was not Chinese ambassador at all.
All right. Thank you so much, Even Shrestha, for joining us, for clearing the air. People, you're hearing it, as we say, from the horse's mouth. He's the founder and CEO of that very, very prominent pub and club in Nepal's Kathmandu. It's called Lord of the Rings. That's exactly where the Indian Congress leader, Rahul Gandhi, was there. He was, of course, seen with a lady, but now the air is being cleared that she was not the Chinese ambassador to Nepal or a Chinese diplomat. She was one of the attendees at that friend's wedding for which Rahul Gandhi had gone there. In fact, the groom is Mr. Shresh's very good friend, and it was a small gathering where all the invitees who were supposed to attend that wedding as well just decided to go out and have some good time at that pub and bar. But it was clearly misconstrued, and the claim being spread on social media is false. That's exactly what we do, people, on this show. We put claims to test and we get you official reactions, official versions on video, so that there can be no confusion about the veracity of the claim from the people who are in a position to confirm or deny things. It was important to fact check this because, as you can see on your screens, these are screenshots of very few screenshots that I've taken from Twitter of BJP leaders sharing that video with that false claim that the lady seen with Rahul Gandhi was the Chinese ambassador. As you can see in our fact check clearly, that she wasn't the Chinese ambassador to Nepal, but was a private citizen, friend of the bride, for which Rahul Gandhi had gone to Nepal to attend that wedding. Now the air has been cleared, but these false claims with these sensational headlines have been shared thousands of times with lakhs and lakhs of views on various social media platforms. This is how false news, fake news, misleading claims are spread, and that is why this fact check was important. Please share this on your social media handles, on your WhatsApp groups, on your Telegram groups, on your Facebook channel, on your Twitter channel, on your Instagram, and help us contain the massive disinformation campaign. As I always say, the river of misinformation continues to flow in India. With that, it's a wrap on this episode of Checks and Balance. This is Saahil Murli Menghani signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much, Shrestha, for joining us and clearing the air.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sahil.
Get a sneak peek of exclusive content before everyone else. For channel members only. Memberships start at Rs 89. Hit the join button below.